The glass slipped from my shaking hand and shattered on the floor. I tasted blood before I felt pain warm and metallic, spilling from my nose and mouth as my body weakened. "Did you poison my drink?" I whispered. Daniel, my husband, stood over me calmly, his hands in his pockets. "Yes," he said. "I did." My chest tightened. "Why?" I asked. "What have I done to you?" "I never loved you," he replied. "I married you to escape poverty. Now I'm rich, and I don't need you anymore. I want to marry the woman I actually love." My vision blurred. Just before darkness swallowed me, the bedroom door opened. My best friend, Clara, walked in. She smiled. "What's taking her so long to die?" Daniel turned toward her. She kissed his cheek. My heart broke harder than my body. I wanted to scream, but I couldn't move. "You shouldn't be surprised," Clara said. "I loved him first. You were just in the way." She lifted a wooden plank and struck my head. Everything went black. They wrapped my body in a blanket, dragged me outside, and locked me in the trunk of a car. I was taken to a mortuary. "If she wakes up," Daniel told the attendant, handing him cash, "kill her, remove her organs, and sell them." I lay still unconscious, but not dead. 2 days later, I woke up on a cold metal table. My body was weak, barely responsive. When I sneezed softly, the mortuary attendant rushed in with a syringe. I pretended to be dead. He watched my face closely, then pinched me hard. I didn't react. Another worker entered. They spoke freely, assuming I was a corpse. They discussed removing my organs that evening for sale purposes. When they left, fear gave me strength. I rolled off the table and crawled across the floor. With the last of my energy, I smashed a metal tray against the wall and screamed. The police arrived. Everything unraveled. The attendant confessed. Medical reports confirmed I had been poisoned but not killed. Evidence of illegal organ trafficking was found. Daniel and Clara were arrested that night. Weeks later, I stood in court and watched them sentenced. Daniel never looked at me. Clara cried. When it was over, I stood alone at home, staring at my reflection. I looked like someone who had survived a war. What haunted me wasn't the pain, it was how easy betrayal had been for them. Love became a transaction. Loyalty became disposable. The people who smiled at me were the ones most willing to watch me die. That was the day I learned a hard truth. Betrayal doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from those who know your fears. Sometimes it comes from those you trust most. And I promised myself this. Never ignore small signs. Never excuse cruelty. Never confuse familiarity with safety. Some people don't want your love. They want your sacrifice, your silence, your disappearance. Surviving betrayal doesn't just give you your life back. It gives you clarity.